Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and today I've got the demo version of Zordak, a very Metroid-like looking game. Not even Metroidvania, but like straight up Metroid-like, in that you are a girl in a power suit in a hostile environment, going from left to right, and gaining new power-ups to explore new areas. So, I'm a fan of Metroid, so I wanted to take a look at this, and while this is the demo available on itch.io, it will eventually be a paid game, but let's check it out what they've got for now. Also, this isn't full widescreen because that's just, you have to stretch it to widescreen, which will cause some more pixel distortion, so this is just the recommended fit. I guess the last Metroid is not in captivity and the galaxy is not at peace. Abnormal energy source detected in Sector 74B, Planet 14. Codename Zordak. Flowing agent for survey. 2,400 light years. Expected travel time 3 years. Mission risk minimal. So we are going to be awaking here from cryosleep. I guess we don't quite have the same level of FTL that Samus's Hunter ship has. See, we don't even have to use a Justin Bailey code to see this lady in her undies. And or get 100% completion. Around 200 years later. So clearly, we did not get awoken from cryosleep on time. But yeah, I think you can see the very Metroid-ness of the environment already. D-pad left, D-pad right, you can change control scheme, press start to pause and show your map. Well, we have no map yet. We're just a lady in her underwear. Environmental hazard detected. A to jump, hold to jump higher. Okay, we do have a ledge grab, we don't need an upgrade for that. The, the crouch walk looks a little awkward. We'll have to find another way out. Okay, we can attack by kicking. Real kind of haphazard kick she's got going on. Crawl over that pile of meat. Environmental hazard detected. Which is, what, the goop? No, we didn't even need a gun to open that door. So this is like Zero Suit Samus, but even less capable. Because at least Zero Suit Samus has a gun. Oh. You know, I thought we were going to suit up here, but no. Health and oxygen refilled. Is my oxygen going down? Because, like, I'm not wearing a suit, so where am I storing that? Aside from in her lungs. Okay, we could go up there. Can't go up there. I don't know if I should be avoiding all these sparks. Okay, we also can't go up there. It seems like we should probably have fall damage, right? If we're unprotected like this, so I don't really want to just drop down a gap. Oh, also can't go that way. Okay, she punches when you're on the ground. I was like, how is she kicking like that? There's a vent here. I guess that was the lock for the door upstairs. Alright, confirm that those do actually damage you. So I do wonder how much demo there is here. That's why I don't know if this is a first impressions or if this is full playthrough of the demo. Oh, that is nasty water. Seems a little more mobile in water than Samus without the gravity suit. I still can't jump that high, though. This door is locked. There might be a way to unlock it. Like shooting it with a correct colored beam. Okay, that one opens, and this one also looks like it opens. Don't think I can jump that, because the water will drag me down. So I hope this demo isn't going to be like, oh, you got the suit. End of demo. Yeah, no shit, robot. I assume we're still inside our ship, right? And that it crashed or something in the time where we were under. Okay, so we knocked out the power for this door. Nope, that one's still locked. Apparently that drained the water. I wouldn't have expected that's what breaking that does. I mean, I like the atmosphere so far. It's definitely a little bit of a slower start than your typical Metroid. But I guess this way we don't have to have a point where she loses her suit because she just doesn't have it yet at all. Oh no. The damage sound is a little weird. Alright. Save here. So this will probably... Oh. That's... maybe you shouldn't have kicked that. Just saying. I don't even have a name for her. I can't be like, good going, Sammy. I guess we'll just follow this green light. That must have been like a very critical junction for the entire ship. Yeah, that was the only control panel for the coolant to the reactor. Good going. Entering Xterra. Gotta find this girl some pants. Oh, okay. That was a good, like, not Metroid power-up sound. Damaged helmet. Oxygen effectiveness increased. So I guess our suit is gonna come in much more piecemeal fashion. Still, I'm digging where this is going so far. It's, like, familiar, but also not. So we can't breathe on the surface here. I'm just gonna stay against this wall and hope this thing doesn't see me. Oh, alright. I wonder if I can just stand on top of it. No, I can't. Oh, you can jump over it while it's facing the background. Which is presumably why it turns green, because it's like, hey, that's the time to jump over it. So yeah, now we've got like a, you know, Metroid map. Wait, am I Xterra? Alright, punch that native wildlife. My energy is not doing so hot. I mean, it says Xterra next to the map, so I assume that's just the sort of region we're in right now. I mean, you can kind of say this girl is a little tougher than Samus, right? She's just fucking punching bugs with her hands. She doesn't need no fancy alien bird suit. Alright, that looks like a suit up. Geosuit module. If energy blaster attached, oxygen effectiveness increased. X for primary fire. Shoulder to aim up or down. Shoulder and left shoulder, right shoulder to aim straight up. D-pad while holding the shoulder to aim straight down. Alright. So we got our standard energy blaster. No charge shot yet. It's a weird thing where left bumper is always aimed down no matter which way you're facing, which my instinct is if I'm looking left, left bumper should aim up. And if I'm looking right, right bumper should aim up, but no. Not the best blaster sound, though. I will say that. I wonder if this demo is going to have a boss. That would seem like a good place to end a demo on, right? I like these little trigger blocks. That's something Metroid didn't really have except for with power bombs. Or not power bombs, just regular bombs. Oh no, the dreaded Metroid bug tunnels. I hated these things in the original Metroid. Entering Subterra. Names are a little more direct here than Metroid names. Brinstar. Just like underground, outside. Okay, I guess the dripping goop is not actually dangerous. I mean, I imagine this whole area that we're exploring can't really go through this whole thing in the demo, right? I do think that the pixels lack maybe a little bit of crispness of your typical Metroid style, but it's not necessarily a bad thing that it looks different. And like Super Metroid has some real good sprites, so it's kind of hard to match that if you were to attempt to emulate the style rather than do your own. Okay, our oxygen, we have a warning, but it's just going down. It's not rapidly going down or anything. I feel like maybe the sound effects on, like, monster damage and your damage is a little too lo-fi for even the look, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like it shouldn't be quite so Space Invader-y. No, I need to grab this. Okay. Grab this, jump, and then go right. It's a little weird there, because you don't hold away from the wall and then hit jump like you would in Metroid. This reminds me that I still haven't actually finished Samus Returns. Even though I really should. It's like, man, I really wish there were more 2D Metroids, and then one comes out, and it's like, oh, I'll get around to it. Okay, so we got missiles. Which is just B. So that'll open those doors. So yeah, very Metroid. Definitely not just general Metroidvania. It's like they wanted to go for a very specific kind of homage, which I'm fine with. There's not actually that many Metroidvanias that go for the more Metroid side of things. At least not recently. There's been plenty of Metroidvanias recently, just not of that particular style. And don't get me wrong, a lot of those have been great. You know, Hollow Knight, Gato Roboto. There has been some good stuff in this genre in the recent years. And I still haven't played the one that I always forget the name of, Axiom Verge. Not because I'm not interested in it, you know, that's just that I've been putting it off. Okay, the Preservatory. So I guess we probably won't see this whole demo in this video, because I think I will cut it when we get to a good point and just call it a first impressions, but there's definitely a lot to see here, even for a demo. And I don't think this is like a Kickstarter demo or anything. I think this is just literally, hey, this is the game we want to make, so check it out. Eventually it will come out and you can buy it. Damn it. The jump thing is going to screw me up here. It's just my instinct is to hit right. But you have to jump and then immediately press right, which is not the best control scheme for that. You know, I probably should just go this way first. Never mind, there's nothing here but goop. Hopefully this doesn't count. Nope, that does count. Alright, you can destroy those. So, I mean, clearly there was some kind of facility on this planet. Those little orbs are actually, if I'm remembering correctly, a lot like Samus Returns and AM2R, in that they're Chozo things you can destroy, but usually aren't worth it because of how much damage they take to destroy, unless they're directly in your way. At least we don't seem to have a range limit on our beam. You know, we don't need a long beam. See, it's still fucking me up. I gotta jump and then go to the left, which means you can't actually jump that far from the wall. Alright, easy enough. We can just jump over this one. Man, we're just kind of like going. We haven't really hit a dead end yet. Okay. Well, speaking of dead ends, this might be one. Oh no, we can just walk out of here. Okay, so... I wonder if we're supposed to be able to get through here. Seems like we can jump high enough. I like those really tiny fish. Missile module. And there are 2 missiles. There are definitely secret rooms to get upgrades in this. You know, generic upgrades. How am I gonna get past this one? Oh, you can kind of like crouch jump. Come on. Alright. I think we're doing pretty good. I haven't taken damage in a while. But I'm hoping we find a boss or like another upgrade before we can end this video. There we go. I mean, that does look like a little bit of a morph ball tunnel. But that might just be specifically for those breaking blocks, which seem like their own mechanic here. It's like, find the point that will break open the path for you. Now that one's blue, which means neither our missiles nor our beam will get through there yet. Those guys have a very tiny projectile. I mean, there's not too much enemy variety yet, but we are fairly early in, and these are, you know, kind of role similar to Metroid enemies. Alright, now here's a problem that seems like we need a morph ball for. Unless there is... Nope, nope. I see it. There's a broken pipe spot. So you gotta look for the cracked bits to break these open. So that's definitely new. I don't think Metroid really has anything like that as a regular mechanic, instead of just like, hey, put a bomb here and it'll open up a path. is... There it is. Not very difficult, though. I mean, we have this oxygen mechanic, which hasn't really been much of an obstacle yet. Okay, I see there's a crack on that pipe there. Getting extra goopy in this area. I wonder if we're gonna have to fight a goop boss. Oh, the music stopped, so that's usually a good sign that you're in a boss room. Ah, yes. The gelatin amoeba. Slither. Alright, we don't have too much health for this. It's like a really slow version of that one boss from Metroid Fusion. Big sea snake. Not sure why these tentacles have, like, nerve tissue inside them. Slither might be a little bit tanky, though. Seems like it's gonna take a lot of shots. Okay, there's my missiles. There's me getting hit. But we do get health back from those little bugs, so... don't have to worry about taking hits too much. Is that just, like, blood that's coming out of there? Not a bad first boss here. Not too complicated, but a little challenging. You can't just stand it and spam shots in one spot. He might have another form after we destroy this last eye. Oh yeah, now he's real goopy. You can really spam shots up close, but there is a particle limit on how many you can have on screen at once. He'll slow down when I hit him. Oh no, my battery died. Hold on. Pull up the power cord. This controller is old, so it does not hold the charge very well. I suppose it's not really the controller I have to worry about, it's just the battery pack. But hell if I want to buy another one.
What's that?
Alright, I think we are good. Don't know how to avoid that. I was really hoping for some health there. Energy is low. Alright, this might come a little bit down to the wire here. depending on if it decides to give me health from these. Oh shit. I got a missile. Yeah, that's not gonna save me from this. Critical mission failure. No signs of life detected. So she doesn't just explode like Samus, at least. And this will put me back at the last save point. You know, I do want to see what we get from that boss, so I think what we're going to do is we are going to give it another attempt off screen and then cut to when it's almost dead. So, hold on, I'll be right with you. Alright, I've nearly got this slime ball dealt with, and I was lucky enough to get some health drops from the bugs this time. So again, not a difficult boss, you just have to be a little careful. But again, just difficult enough that it doesn't feel like a lazy, do-nothing kind of boss. No, I got hit there, but I did get some missiles. Let's not squander this opportunity, but it would be nice if Slither would actually show its face, or the gelatinous mass that approximates a face. So I'm not getting a lot of opportunities to damage it now. Though I am getting plenty of health from these bugs. Alright, 8%. No, wait. 5%. I was looking at the 0 and thought that was an 8. I would think we have to get some kind of upgrade from this fight, right? It's like, hey, let me just do everything that doesn't involve me actually showing up. Since shooting those tentacles does not damage the boss. Here it comes. It's a lot of missiles. End of demo, thanks for playing. Doors unlocked for exploration purposes. Oh. Well, we did get actually something. We got the charge beam. But I guess that doesn't actually open any doors for us. Alright, well, I guess that is the main content of the demo of Zordak for now. It seems pretty interesting, and again, I like the atmosphere and kind of style it's going for. It's a little more, I guess, man-made in setting so far than most Metroid games, which are usually just hostile worlds with some alien architecture. Or human architecture. I think Metroid Prime 3 probably had the most of that, like civilized architecture, not necessarily human, because there were aliens on other worlds that you go to. But yeah, this seems cool, and I'm always down for a Metroid experience, even if I still have not played Super Metroid. And I feel like I mention this every time, but I am going to do an LP of it eventually, even if no one watches it, because it's a game that I want to play, and that's why I originally started LPing, so that I could use it as a reason to play games that I might not play otherwise, even though I want to. So yeah, thanks for joining me for Zordak, and I hope we get to see more of this game in the future. Until then, I've been Shadefire, and I hope you'll join me on Space Adventures again next time. Take care, everyone.